Yo, what's up YouTube? In today's gameplay, I'm bringing the #1 person with the most kills in Modern Warfare 3, which this person is close to 1,000,000 kills, as you guys can see. I used a JAK Atlas kit in this video, which is a JAK aftermarket part, and I'm going to show you guys a class setup. This class setup is the best one I've used for this weapon, so check it out. So of course for the suppressor, we're going to use the ECS required suppressor. Best suppressor for SMGs, helps with firing aim stability, aim down sight speed, and undetectable by radar. And of course, use a sight of your preference. You want to use a JAK cutthroat stock, really good for mobility. To further help that mobility, you want to use a BW4 hand stop. And finally, you want to use a JAK Atlas kit, which pretty much converts to a burst AR that uses the 5.56. I've played around with different class setups, and so far this is the one I've been using a lot more. Really good for ADS, really good for recoil control, really good for mobility and overall suppression so you can stay off the radar. So best class setup I use for medium and small maps. I honestly would not recommend this weapon for long range, such as, if you're going to play with some of those 10v10 maps that are huge or ground war, I would probably use another type of AR that has a little bit more stopping power at ranges. But anyways, I was using this weapon for a lot of games, and I'm not gonna lie, it did take me a while to drop some good gameplay with this weapon. In my opinion, this is one of the worst aftermarket kits that I've used in Modern Warfare 3. I think even the JAK cutthroat attachment was better, it's more helpful than this. Honestly, this is not an ideal aftermarket part. Just run another AR in my opinion. Overall, it's a fun grind to unlock this and try to get nukes with. If you guys can see, I've been dropping nukes with pretty much a different weapon every single video. I've done that since Call of Duty Vanguard. I've dropped a nuke with each gun in the game, and I got even one trick on this, and that just shows you how much games I've played. And it took me a while to find some decent gameplay where I wasn't camping to try to get a nuke, but I've gotten a few nukes with this weapon already. This one was the one with the most action. The other ones I was playing a little bit more passively, a little more slow, but nobody wants to see that. People like to see running gun, all the ADHD in us. But funny story, I was just searching, queuing random games, and I come across Twitch TV, MADTV510, and I was like, wait a second, that name seems familiar. I've seen that name across leaderboards and in the past Call of Duties. I'm like, this guy's always #1 for kills. And then I go check the leaderboards after the game. I'm like, oh shit, this is MADTV510. And then I pulled up on a stream and he's playing, so I know he's not, a bot or faking it, lying, switching usernames and people acting like they're face swag and it's not face swag. But it was actually him, and it's just insane that I queued up with the #1 player for kills in Modern Warfare 3. And you guys can see I was fragging out. We were both cooking this lobby. We were pretty much giving each other advanced UAVs. I'm not sure if he used an EMP, I don't think so, but I had an EMP. So I'm not even sure if he got a nuke this game, but I saw he had like 20 plus kill streaks. So maybe he did, but I'm the one who called it in. I almost could have got a triple nuke this gameplay, but I've died from honestly just trying to shoot this gun for range. I got a little LE go and I started shooting from range and I got gunned down pretty quickly. This is just overall P shooter from range. In close range, you can one tap, one burst, and it'll kill them, especially if you hit them with a headshot. Mid-range, most likely it's going to be a 2-tap, maybe as far as 3-tap. But then long range, 4 or 5, you're going to waste a whole magazine. It's not even worth it. Better just to take position or get a little closer. I did think overall that the idea of it was fun, and supposedly people said this is an advanced warfare weapon, and it was named something along like AMR9 something. I haven't played advanced warfare. And are you guys want an advanced warfare in the future? I know, do you guys want jetpacks in the future? I've personally never experienced a Call of Duty with jetpacks, but all my friends who've played it, shout out to you, Alex, aka Val, he's played it and he loved the movement, he loved the jumping and everything. I think it causes a skill gap, and personally, I'm all for a skill gap. I mean, as a higher skill player, and a lot of my friends higher skill players, they prefer to have a skill gap. It just makes pub stomping a lot easier. And I know Activision and the people, the developers, they don't really condone pub stomping because they want to make it an enjoyable experience for all. But for pub stompers like myself, I like just pub stomping, just destroying the whole lobby, getting a high KD and dropping nukes. That's what keeps me playing. I know that's what keeps a lot of pub stompers playing. So as I was playing this game, honestly, I was almost like kill racing with this guy. I was like, I want to be #1. I want to beat the #1 for most kills. and you guys will find out in the end who wins. But it was a, you know, GG's MADTV510. It was a good game. I know, honestly, if it wasn't for his advanced UAVs, I probably would not have gotten this good gameplay. It's just insane to me how this guy has 10 times more kills than I do. I think I saw I had like 70 something thousand. This guy had close to 800,000 kills. The amount of grind that this guy had to do, and dedication and will to continue playing this game, you know, more power to you, bro. I mean, I give you props. Because honestly, if I had all the time in the world, or if I didn't work a full-time job, I probably would have been playing this game a lot more and been close to probably maybe like 300k. And after I unlocked every single camo challenge, I'm not sure if he plays zombies or not, but I probably had like 5 days in real life played in zombies for the mastery camos. If I put that 5 days in multiplayer, I probably would have been close to that. So some things that they should have done to the JAK Atlas kit is for sure give us the option to change the magazine capacity. I think if they give us the option to have 40, 45, and then another round of 60 option, this would have been so much better. But for a 30 round magazine with a 5 round burst, you pretty much get only 6 chances, and like we said earlier, if you shoot someone from mid range, it can take 3 bursts, so that's already 15 bullets. And then if you have someone else pushing you, boom, it's gonna be harder to get that nasty kill feed and keep rushing and gunning. I had to use the mag holster perk, I believe it was called. This perk made this gun a lot more usable because it cut down the reload speed. It almost felt like it cut it down by twice its speed, and you can quickly just dump the mag out, put a new one in, rush and gun. You definitely have to play a little bit more passively, especially if you don't have a full magazine. Overall, this class setup is fire. You know, you're gonna be cooking with my loadout setups, so if you guys haven't tried it, try it out. This weapon though, C minus tier. You know, honestly, if you guys don't go for mastery camos, don't even worry about this. If you guys want to go for the seasonal camo, then go for it.